sometimes touch gloves.
Time to go to war, potentially for the last time, as Chisora faces a southpaw for the first time since 2000. And Rich, it's a small ring, 18 foot. We understand that is what the...
But by doing that, he's going to take a lot of risks. That's why it's so important to try and avoid the shot.
Elite in terms of his technique, his overall athletic ability, but sheer determination.
The left uppercut could be a major shot here.
He's had one or two little glimpses of the target, Richie, and I don't think Wallin truly believed that he could throw a hurtful left hook early on. Chisora pours it on as he promised Otto Wallin, who has looked tentative for me.
Yeah. Front pressure, I don't think there was a lot coming back from Wallin. But Wallin now sensibly just he's the target, especially downstairs. There you go.
And we've got north of 18 stone.
He's going forward. He's doing the right tactics here, but just
throughout his career, making the most, the very most of his ability.
At this stage as well, Paul, there doesn't seem to be a lot of belief in Wallin at the moment either. Maybe he's just trying to weather the storm a little bit. But again, there's not a lot landing by both boxers, but you've got to give credit to Chisora. Chisora's he's won this round.
Swarming all over his man.
There's not a lot been in the round, but I just think you've got to give Chisora credit for that front foot pressure that he's doing. And there hasn't been a lot coming back from Wallin. That's cut the distance with the jab and then the left uppercut through the middle. It could be totally different.
A defeat, there's something about him. He takes positives from it, Richie. He rebuilds. The big right hand, and I think Wallin's felt one.
Oh, good shot. A lot in the round at all, but again, he's coming forward. That's not a bad shot from Wallin, but...
Not a lot to concern them in that corner, I don't think, so far. This is the evidence of it. The right hand is finding the target almost at will here, Richie.
Yeah, good right hand over the top there from Chisora, landed it a couple of times. Not a lot coming back from Wallin, again, who's on that back foot trying to control the pace. But yes, he may lack a little bit of power, and Derek Chisora's taken advantage of that. He's very confident going forward. He's prepared to take a shot.
About it, there was no sense. That's a trappy opponent for me. Wallin tried to tell everybody, listen, I really don't like Chisora and I'm going to make him pay, but I'm not sure many truly believed him. Chisora Wallin, who continues to show not enough.
Well, he's boxing in the wrong area, and the tip and tapping trying to keep Chisora at bay, for me, isn't enough. The judges might see it differently, but Chisora, again, on that front.
Full commitment, determination in bucket loads, that dogged will to win, whatever is put in front of him. Wallin again.
Nevertheless, clever boxing on the inside from Derek Chisora.
Welcome back, everybody. Joe Joyce, future uncertain in the heavyweight division, are watching brief history, including the immortal Roberto Duran. Every round so far on repeat, Richie. Chisora walking Wallin down. Wallin not throwing in. So much for the problem with the southpaw. 2020 against Alexander Usyk, his last outing against a southpaw. Looking out how Wallin is trying to do it. The jab from Wallin carries no threat whatsoever. That right hand flicked off the top of the head. Wallin didn't take it particularly well, though, and sometimes they can be damaging shots. That's a very focused Chisora, as if tonight, above all emotion beforehand, that they do not play on the performance level. It was a sharper left hand from Wallin at last. But if the train keeps on chugging forward like this, Wallin's going to need something different, Richie, I think.
Yeah, it's just a lack of concentration from Wallin also. Earlier, he just had Chisora in the centre of the ring and was boxing well. Then he gets taken...
Everybody wants the samba.
Incidentally, Russ Anber on cuts duty for Chisora tonight. Eliminator for the IBF heavyweight crown to be fought for between Daniel Dubois and Joseph.
Confidence behind his jab, and that's because I think Chisora's just slowed his feet down a little bit. He eyes the referee. He's going to have a look.
So much here. It doesn't look good.
No, the eye, so they've really got to watch what they're doing here, and it's a big call. So keep that right eye furthest away from that shot.
Even now, does he have what it takes to walk through it?
That's a nod.
By a turn of events like this, it is Chisora. He's handed Wallin an absolute boxing lesson for the first half of this fight tonight.
Okay, listen. On the inside, he's trying to open that cut, you understand? Put your head on the other side so he doesn't get to that cut, you understand? You understand?
Because if he goes southpaw, then his wrist...
Perspective, Richie. How many chances is this man going to get to really re-establish himself in the top echelon at a time of to the show he put up against Tyson Fury, but he's been nowhere near that level for me since that night, and halfway through this fight I just underline that.
No, not at all. And again, Derek Chisora knows he's got to get close, prepared to take a shot. If we could just see a little bit
traction from the first bell tonight. Chisora so determined to put on a good performance, which he is doing. If Wallin could actually land a good shot on it, which Gamache actually said to him in the corner. Can Wallin get those hands moving from that southpaw style? That's a little bit of better boxing from him. 7 rounds in. Chisora is
a little bit, maybe tiring, but he'll come through this because he's a type of fighter that does. Remember, he's a seasoned 12-round professional, Derek Chisora, and really going for it here.
Finishing the round strong. A spectacular show late on in this round from Chisora. He's really going for it. And Wallin is grateful. Very grateful.
And then you see at the end of the round here, Del Boy's forgetting about the eye. He could sit on his stool and win this on points. Instead, he's trying to get him out of there. He wants to give this crowd what they've come for. Not just a party, not just a last dance. They've come for a spectacular ending. They don't want this fight to end on a technicality. They want it to end with Big Otto on the floor looking up at
feeling the pace a little bit. He picked with that left hook, didn't he, as he got Wallin on the rope from Derek Chisora. And again, Wallin in a bad position on the ropes, just inviting the pressure.
Sliding down the rope, across to the other corner, big left to the higher part of the head, the temple. They can be very damaging shots. Chisora goes for it again. John Latham is posed. Could this be the greatest moment in Chisora's career? Wallin has to throw back. There's just no stopping Chisora. He piles on the pressure. The power, the big shots. Wallin took them well enough. 1 or 2 low ones there at the end of it. He defied logic a long time ago in this career, dating the whole book tonight. That was a big, big shot to start that salvo. He told us it would be all about the pressure, but any shavers in there, the way he's landing these shots.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Square with the feet, but just letting his hands go.
What can Wallin offer by way of a counter-attack? Because if not, it's another Chisora around here.
You can see he's going to try and throw this right hand from here.
His song, and not before time tonight. War.
So this is incredible. There was that left hook, and then he just lets the punches go. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They just keep going, Paul. It's an incredible attack from Derek Chisora. Some miss, some hit the target. Downstairs, switches the attack upstairs, just misses with the odd shot here and there. Incredible stuff from Derek Chisora. And it all started off with that left hook, and then he just lets his hands go. Incredible stuff.
Some of those shots are shaking the very foundations of this amazing new arena here in Manchester.
That's like last 10 on the bag, that is, Paul.
400 professional rounds before this guy is finished, Richie.
Yeah, incredible stuff.
The blood is spraying out all around the ring. The only person who seems oblivious to it is Chisora, and Wallin backs away into the corner and now goes over. Latham sends him to the neutral. central corner. He's got more time out of that because Chisora didn't go there. Only now does the count start.
Incredible stuff from Derek in the attack to try and finish Wallin off.
Chisora believes he can get it done here in the 9th round. Everybody in the arena is on their feet.
Gets his energy from Derek Chisora. It's incredible stuff from him.
The right hand, the big salvo follows. Wallin again does not throw much back. A tentative jab perhaps. Fury and Joshua couldn't drop him, of course.
Here.
Tonight.
Absolutely incredible stuff. Let's have a look at this here. Right hand over the top, clips the target, and down he goes. Wallin felt that. Let's have a look at it from another angle here. Ooh, and he probably doesn't hit it clean. He probably just caught the temple or just the side of the head. Glanced him, if anything. Let's have a look. Yeah, there it's a temple shot, but he goes down. Unbelievable from Derek Chisora. And that's a 10-8 round. I think his tactics have been
Finding heavyweight performances that I've been very lucky to see a few times over the years.
Yeah, he's boxed really well. For me, tactics spot on. He's got up close, he's made it messy and horrible, and whip shots over the top. Here again, look, he's just drawing him in. You can see what he's doing.
Peekaboo time. Watch out, Wallin.
Yeah, Wallin, he's not falling for it at this stage. That's why he's just measuring with the jab. Won't come over that front foot. He knows what's coming.
But he can't win the fight like this, Rich.
No.
Cast that tonight by Chisora. And he knows it. And he's run. Suddenly that tank could empty from Chisora. But who really believes that on what we've seen tonight?
Better from Wallin. I think Chisora's just slowed down a little bit in this round, Paul. He's probably feeling the pace a little bit. I mean, he's fought at a terrific tempo, has Derek Chisora. Just walked onto a shot there.
Let's see if that drills home the message in a way that Wallin understands.
But again, on that front foot, so he gets clipped there with a shot.
The hands are still quick from Chisora. Maybe not quite the explosive from here.
Yes, he does. You know, he's a seasoned 12-round pro, as I've said. So it's a case of boxing in bursts, probably back to where they should be. And yes, good punch there from Chisora.
Just for a moment there, Chisora's rhythm seemed lost, but Wallin wasn't able to punish him. An impression on the judges.
Each other. That's what Del Boy.
Wallin claims the last 2 rounds on Richie's scorecard, but he's still a mile behind, and there's only 1 left for him.
And for me, Wallin did enough to win the round, but I think these energy levels, he must be tired now, Chisora. Well, both men are, but Chisora especially throw the kitchen sink at Wallin, I think, in this last round.
Not quite the fire of the middle part of the fight so far, but he can see the finish line. What we've seen tonight, whether it'll be 50 and out, everybody tells us that's what it will be, or maybe not.
Well, he's only got to get through this round for me, and he's won the contest. So I think we will see a 50th fight with Derek Chisora. But here, again, Wallin continues to make the same mistake of going back, and Wallin keeps falling for it. Back into the corner again. Here comes Del.
In a way few thought possible at this stage in his career, and barring a completely unforeseeable error in these closing seconds, this is Chisora.
Saying it, Paul, Derek Chisora has been through his career.
But not just the violence that he promised, that he tells us that he loves to deliver in the ring. Some really measured boxing as well. So accurate, so determined. Wallin touches down again. He'll probably get up. Right on the bell. It's all over, surely. Yes, it is all over. There was the bell in the middle. Nobody could hear it properly. And that's because all around Chisora.
Wasn't pretty at times, but he got the job done, and it was so exciting for the fans, and that's the main thing. Look at the people in the background. Everyone's getting up on their feet, and Wallin falls to the canvas. That's obviously in the last 20 seconds or so. It was incredible stuff, Paul, throughout the contest from Derek Chisora. Going for it here. Let's have another look. Pouring the pressure on, and there's the right hand that sends him to the canvas. Just awesome stuff there from Derek Chisora.
Richie, people all around are looking at each other in disbelief at what they have witnessed here tonight, and it is like, for me, the second coming of George Foreman. I'm sorry, it really is. Pale into insignificance when seen against the level of that performance.
Scores it 116 to 110, all in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and the winner of the Eliminator for the IBF World Heavyweight Championship, known as the Del Boy, Derek War Chisora.
British, Commonwealth and European champion, two-time world title challenger before tonight.